And go. 3, 2, 1.
Alrighty, you guys. Hello and welcome to the Two Broke Boys podcast.
Yes, comrade.
Alrighty, so this is kind of a new thing that we're trying out. So bear with us if it's not the most clean and steady one because this is our first time.
Exactly.
First episode is going to be here on YouTube. We are going to be doing both a visual and audio podcast. So if you want to just listen to the podcast and not waste all your data listening to it onto YouTube and watching the video, go ahead and go to soundcloud.com, and our channel name is Two Broke Boys. I'll leave a link down in the description below. This is going to sound really weird for the people on SoundCloud, but just bear with us, okay? But yeah, this is the first episode of Two Broke Boys, and this is going to be a podcast where it's kind of just like a monthly...
Shit the shoot.
Yeah, we're just going to catch up with each other, see what we wasted our money on this month, and what animes we've been enjoying, and what video games, and whatnot.
Yeah.
So, Max, what do you want to first talk about?
Well, let's talk about the tattoos we've kind of accumulated over the last week or two.
Oh my god, I think it was 4 tattoos I got this month.
Yeah, probably.
Because I got the butt tattoo, the pinup, Steven, and the skunk.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. So this month, let me get comfy right here. Ooh. So this month was the Minneapolis Tattoo Convention.
Yep.
And that was kind of just a spur of the moment, last minute decision, to be honest.
Yeah, we weren't planning originally. Then one of Morgan's friends was like, hey, going to the con this week. You guys want to come?
Yeah, my friend Issa just kind of hit us up and she was like, I'm going to this convention. Do you want to join? It's $20 for the day. And I wasn't doing anything. And
Just finished work and I didn't care.
so we decided to go. And I wasn't expecting to get more than one. I went in there with the plan to get at least one tattoo. Because this is my first tattoo convention. Was it your first tattoo convention?
Yep.
All right. Let's talk about the tattoos you got. Well, I guess we'll start with me because I got more at that convention than you.
I got one at the convention.
What was the first one I got?
You got...
Steven.
Yes.
Yeah, I got Steven first. I got a Steven Universe tattoo by Nicole Rohr. She is... I can't remember if she's a Washington or Seattle base.
I want to say she was Seattle, if I remember
I thought it was Seattle too.
Her business card is over there somewhere.
Somewhere. She was an amazingly cool tattoo artist. She didn't have any flash for Steven. It was just, she was drawing up a picture of Steven, and I love Steven Universe. That is not a new thing for anybody that follows me on Twitter. I love Steven Universe so much. And she was drawing Steven, and I was like, oh my god, that's amazing. I've always wanted a Steven tattoo. And she was like, well, she didn't burp, but I did.
Yeah. You nasty bitch.
She was like, well, I've always wanted to do a Steven Universe tattoo, and it all just kind of worked out pretty great.
Yeah.
We just did a Steven in his bubble, and it was... I got it on the back of my arm, and everyone says, like, the more inside you go on your arm, it hurts more.
Like, right here is where you got it.
Mm-hmm. How was...
Or, wait, right here is where you got it.
Yeah, I got it,
But it hurts, but not that much. When you get into, like, right here,
yeah,
it's pretty spicy.
It tickled so bad, like... But, yeah, and then I also, after that with Nicole, I got Victor from Yuri on Ice tattooed to my butt.
Butt on your butt.
And we were in the middle of the convention. Like, granted, we were, like, in the corner.
Whole booty ass.
My whole booty ass was out. Like, I had my shirt off from getting this one. And she offered if I wanted to put my shirt on, but I didn't want to get up because I was finally in a comfortable position.
Yeah.
So I just took my pants off. They're around, like, my, like, mid-thigh. Like,
somewhere around
just
there,
above the knee. And I had to put, like, my flannel t-shirt down so my junior wouldn't touch her bench. But yeah, that was my whole booty hole. Just like, my booty hole wasn't out, but my booty was.
Hope your booty hole went out.
Okay, but like, speaking about the booty hole though, like when she was like, so of course you have to stretch the skin to tattoo it, of course, right?
Okay.
So when she was stretching it, she made sure to put like her like wrist in my butthole, and then like when you like color it in, you go like her whole wrist was in my booty. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, you need to tip me now, not the other way around. What tattoo did you get?
I got the Chibi Cthulhu.
Oh, that's right. I love Cthulhu.
Yeah, it went onto my right leg with all the other rest of my spoopy ass stuff.
Because you're doing a Halloween flash leg too, aren't you?
Sort of.
Not necessarily Halloween.
Spoopy.
Spoopy.
Yeah.
Who did it? Do you remember?
It was Rick M Tattoos.
Oh, that's right. I accidentally stole your sticker. And it's on my.
You son of a bitch.
Whoopsie. How did you like Nick? What did you think of him?
Rick was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
He honestly, he reminded me of Harvey, like a lot.
Oh, I loved Harvey.
Like
I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys don't know who Harvey is, but yeah, he reminded me a lot of Harvey.
Harvey was a guy that we used to work with a while ago, and he was a very loud individual.
Unapologetic.
Like, he would say whatever was on his mind, no filter either.
No, yeah.
Like, if he thought of something, boom. I got another tattoo as well. I got tattooed by Savage Sal.
Yeah.
And he is one of my go-to tattoo artists. I'm trying to go to Chicago and get him to tattoo me again.
At Chicago's convention, right?
Yep, in Chicago.
Because he's originally based in Southern California?
Yeah, like LA, Southern California area, yeah. But yeah, he did this amazing gay pinup tattoo to me. Yeah. It's so ridiculously amazing.
It suits you.
It so suits me, which is so funny. It's inspired by like Tom of Fiddlin, which is like a breakthrough gay erotica artist. It's all good, don't worry. But yeah, he's got a juicy booty. It was about like a week later. Like, no, it was a week later, right?
3 days later for me.
Oh, that's right. 3 days later for you. What happened?
I went to Beloved Inc., where I've been going to for the last couple sessions, and worked on my arm some more.
Mm-hmm. And what's your arm theme tattoo that you got going?
Spoopy ass ghosts. They're like spoopy, and then they
you got like Pokemon, right?
Pokemons. I got some Marios. I got a little bit of Unamus.
Some anime bullshit.
And a little bit of American cartoon.
Oh yeah, because
more stop motion than cartoon.
Because we have that matching Zero tattoo. That's right.
I wouldn't say they match.
I know mine is garbage. Yeah. And then, so you got tattooed Tuesday, right?
Yes.
Okay. Because then it was Saturday.
7-hour session on Tuesday.
7 hours. Oh, God. How was that?
It was not my first one, so I'm used to it. But
yeah, I'm not going to lie. Like, the work of a tattoo, I don't find it painful. It hurts, but it's not like, oh, my God.
Also, you get to a certain point and it just goes numb. So you're like, well, I don't have anything else planned. Just keep going.
Yeah, because honestly, after the 2 hour mark, I kind of just like check out. God, I forget that I'm supposed to be standing still and I'm scrolling through Facebook or some shit. Yeah. Yeah. So we went Saturday, was it right? Like.
Yes, Saturday after I got done with work.
3 days later. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 4 days. It was 4 days later. We went to Leviticus Tattoo. And there was a flash event.
Sailor Jerry.
I am really burpy
you
today.
Are nasty.
Aren't I supposed to be the feminine brother?
You're a nasty ass bitch.
Yeah, we went to Leviticus Tattoo, and there was a Sailor Jerry event. And for people who don't know...
107 years, it would have been?
Yep, 107 years old he would have been. And for people who don't know who Sailor Jerry is... Thank you. People who don't know who Sailor Jerry is, he's an original
American traditional.
Yeah. I've always liked the American traditional style of tattoos, but I never thought that I would have actually gotten one.
Yeah, like I've never had a plan to get one.
Yeah.
Like there's none that like always jumped out at me.
Mm-hmm.
But no, yeah.
But like after like seeing how this all flows now with the skunk, because I got a skunk, and it's on the same arm that I got my pinup boy. I feel like I can just make this work into like a hybrid type.
Yeah, old school / pinup.
Mm-hmm. What did you get there?
I got the dragon's head.
There was a lot of color in there. I was surprised with that.
Yeah, it was like very detailed. He said, like For such a small tattoo, there was a lot of detail in it, and it was the first one they did in the 3 years he was doing it.
Oh my gosh.
Which is kind of cool.
I was really surprised that I got the skunk because it's like a lot of like black compared to like what I'm used to getting for like normal tattoos. But yeah, that was what we spent all of our money on at the tattoos.
Got a couple hats, and that's about it.
Oh, that's right. You got some hats at the convention, didn't you? Yeah. I didn't get anything else because I spent a lot of money.
Shit ton of stickers.
Oh, that's right. We went to every booth possible and got stickers.
Sticker hooer.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, that was the tattoo convention and all the tattoo flash. That was so much fun to get.
Yeah.
I'm actually in the middle of talking to another artist about getting my hand tattooed because I'm trying to do the American traditional Triforce.
Oh, that would be cool.
So yeah, I feel like it's been very tattoo heavy year because last year I got...
Well, when we...
Yeah.
It's like we were very heavy tattooed people before.
Mm-hmm.
And then we moved, and it took us a while to actually get up and start going.
Yeah, because like the closest thing we found to like a go-to shop was...
Beloved Ink. That's pretty much it.
Beloved Ink, but we just recently found that. But I'm thinking of Subjective Arts.
I don't know if you'd count that one. I mean...
We went there for Halloween Flash.
Nothing against their work. It's just we go there only for the Halloween Flash.
Mm-hmm. It's a little far and out of the way for us.
It's closer than Beloved.
Yeah, but like I feel like my thing that I like about Beloved Ink, Charlie understands... It's not Charlie. What's his name? Caden!
Dumb slut.
Oh, God. I'm the worst person when it comes to names. The thing I like about Caden is that he actually was the first, and I talked to a lot of artists, he was the only person that actually understood what I was going for with that campy meets space. I didn't want it to look like a real...
He reminds me a lot of the younger Jackson.
Oh my God, yeah.
Which Jackson understood our...
Because Jackson was our tattoo artist in Hawaii, and we could just show him and talk to him about what we wanted. And
we were practically family at one
Oh my
point.
God, weren't you guys drinking buddies?
Yeah, we would meet up at the bar every once in a while.
We ran into him on my graduation day.
Yep.
I was full on in cap and gown and everything.
And Jackson just stopped and was like, I gotta get a picture with you.
And the reason why he had to get a picture of me is if people don't know about Hawaiian culture, when you graduate or do anything of huge accomplishment, you get a lei. And leis are the little flower necklaces or kukui nuts or whatnot.
Or banana leaf or whatever they have to make at that
But
time.
one thing I really like about the school that I graduated from, there was so many different classes of people that came from money, who had no money or whatever. So
people who were born and raised 5 generations and people who've been there for only a couple months.
And what I liked about it was all the leis. I got a couple banana leaves, I got a couple flowers, but like some of them I got were goldfish crackers in plastic baggies and Mardi Gras beads because that's what people could afford. And I'm not exaggerating. Like I had up to like my like top lip covered in different necklaces and leis and whatnot.
Well, that's also partial because of work.
Oh my God. Oh yeah. All of your guys' friends from work.
Like, oh, your boy is graduating? You ain't not getting nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shoot. Shoot.
Yeah. But I really like Charlie for that. What else did you spend? I said Charlie again.
Who the fuck is Charlie?
I don't know, Charlie. Candy Mountain, Charlie.
Charlie bit my finger.
Holy shit. Did we just go back like to 2007 on the internet?
Probably.
What else did you spend money on this month?
Video games.
Oh, what video games came out for ya?
Monster Hunter World.
I read a lot of reviews of the Monster Hunter. People are loving it. What do you think of it?
I personally love it. My first Monster Hunter game was Monster Hunter 4.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a mix for me. I mean, the controls on the 3DS weren't the best.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's just because of the way it was designed or if I probably should have had the new 3DS or something like that.
You never got the new one. You were...
Yeah, but no, but now that it's on the console and I'm in the controller hand, and it's so much nicer, and I'm loving it.
So, for someone like me, I've never played a Monster Hunter game. Obviously there's a huge difference of it, but to me, it reminds me a lot of, like, Final Fantasy meets, like, Dungeon. Dungeon Master. What is it? Like Dungeons and Dragons, I guess. It's like Dungeons and Dragons meets Final Fantasy. It looks really interesting.
There's monsters,
Mm-hmm.
and then you hunt them. You murder the monsters.
Like, so, like, when you mean hunt them, like, do you kill them or can you capture them?
There
and
is
sell
ways
them?
to capture them. I am not quite sure on how to do that yet.
Okay.
Then again, I'm not that far into it. I've only been playing it for a couple hours now.
Okay.
But yeah,
Because, like, you're a huge Monster Hunter fan. You got the... Did you play the one before the 3DS or anything? Or was the 3DS your first one?
Monster Hunter 4 was my first one.
Oh. I just remember you playing that and you, like, fell in love with it.
Yeah.
Like, you were liking it.
Well, it's an RPG. You know? It's what I do.
It's kind of what I do.
It's kind of my shtick.
Yeah, yeah, what else did I spend money on besides tattoos?
Your nephew.
Oh, yeah, we went toy hunting for that kid, didn't we?
Well, the Toys R Us next to our house is closing down, so everything was like
Tell it
cheap.
cheap. Oh, my goodness, that's right. I also, this month... Oh, no, that was December I got my nipples pierced.
That's true.
Yeah, that's right. I'm still feeling that pain. Ooh, that was a lot of money. Oh,
Funko Pops. You got a couple new ones.
yeah, we got a couple Funko Pops. I got Chibi Moon.
You got the Drag Trio.
Oh yeah, I got the RuPaul's Drag Race trio. Oh my god. For anybody who doesn't know, obviously, I love RuPaul's Drag Race. Oh my god.
Yes, Queen.
Yes.
About all I know.
But yeah, I got those Funko Pops, and I got a couple drag queen T-shirts. I got a Rubber Child T-shirt and a Lisa Lambug.
You also got the other shirt that I want to steal.
Which one did you want to steal?
I'm Dead Inside one.
I love that. My friend Issa, the girl that invited us to the tattoo convention, she saw me looking at that I'm Dead Inside T-shirt for months, and she was like, "Boy, I'm gonna just buy it for you." She got it for me for Christmas.
Christmas party.
Christmas. But yeah. What else? What animes have you been watching?
Animes? I have not been watching anything too particularly new. I've been keeping up with Super. That's about it.
Dragon Ball Super? Okay.
That's about it. I mean, there's a few that are on my radar that I want to start, but it's like,
What's been on your radar?
don't put me on the spot like this, bro. Bro.
I've been in love with this
Now
season.
that Into the Abyss is finally done, and that anime strike is gone, which means
Oh,
it's probably going to be picked up on something else to stream.
Well, it's probably just going to be stuck on Amazon Prime Video,
Don't make me murder you.
which can be $12.99 a month or just $9.99 for one yearly payment.
Or,
Or, what are we, seals?
we just illegally watch it. Illegally.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like, people always try to tell you, like, oh, it's so terrible to illegally stream. Listen, it's not that bad. Like,
Get you guys' shit together. I'll buy it.
the way I look at it is, I spend $200 practically a month on anime figures. It's okay for me to cut some corners somewhere.
Oh no! The way I see it is, you pay whatever you pay, for it to stream on Crunchyroll or Netflix or Hulu, and it's patchy. It takes forever for anything to load.
God.
And the Hulu, you got the annoying ass commercials that aren't really
Oh, I cannot
good.
stand that. Like, for instance, Cardcaptor Sakura, the Clear Card arc started.
Oh yeah, because it just started on Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll, yeah. I think it's been about 20 years since the last Cardcaptor anime came out. So many people were so hyped for that anime, it crashed Crunchyroll. Mm-hmm. So people had to wait. Like, for me, I had to wait till the next day to watch it. And, like, I had to wait till the next day to watch all of my other seasonal animes. I've been actually keeping up pretty good for the seasonal anime this year.
Yeah.
I love it. I've been watching How to Keep a Mummy, which is one of the most adorable animes of my whole time watching. This kid gets like a mummy, his dad, because his dad's like a world traveler type thing, and he's like, "Hey son, I found this cool thing in the burrows of Egypt." I don't even know if Egypt has burrows, I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, I found this mummy. Here, take care of him. And it's this huge ass coffin, like mammothly huge. And he's like, you expect it to be something super terrifying, and it's literally a little chibi the size of a Nendroid. A mummy is. Yeah, it's crazy, like super small. And they call him Me, and he's just a little cutie, and he gets so scared at everything. One of the other animes that I've been watching that I really like is
Black Clover.
No, fuck that.
I watched the first few
How
episodes.
is Black Clover? Because I watched the first episode and I could not stand his screaming. I really couldn't.
I feel like it has potential. It's just so slowly paced and dragged out. And the screaming is just too annoying. If they can cut that off and pick up the pace a little. Because, like, the first 4 episodes are practically a recap of episode 1 and the first chapter of the manga.
Oh my god.
You're like, calm the fuck on.
That sounds absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
I have also been watching High School Babysitters, which is apparently like a 10, 12-year-old.
One that you get put on a list for. Okay.
I love High School Babysitters. It's so cute. There's these little babies. They're not babies. They're like 3, 4-year-old kids. But it's
a list.
Yeah. It's just this kid ends up being homeless. Not homeless. Ends up being, well, technically homeless. He becomes parentless, and like it's just him and his little baby brother, and somebody like takes them in, and in order for them to stay where they're living, he has to join the babysitters club because there's no high schoolers in the club. So that's how they keep it going for free, because it's child labor, because it's a club, not a thing. But yeah, all the little kids are so like amazingly characterized. They're really cute. It's a really great anime.
I started watching Magnus Bread.
How is Magnus Bread?
I'm on the last one of the pre-up before the actual anime starts.
Mm-hmm.
And animation's so clean.
Is it?
It's like an animated movie more than an actual anime, which is nice.
I like that.
I hope it's just not the prequel that's gonna be like, what?
Oh yeah, that's gonna be really annoying.
Yo, boy, why did you like not post anything for like a month?
Yeah, about that, for I kind of I hit a creative wall, to be honest, with YouTube. And it was before everyone got cut off for advertisings. But for me, I hit a creative wall. I felt myself
Wash, rinse, repeat?
yeah, I found myself making videos to make videos, not because I liked them. I felt myself doing it as, you have to keep this once a week upload. You can't drop it. You've been doing it for almost 2 years. And I found myself reviewing figures I really didn't care about. And, like, yeah, it felt like work for something. Not that getting paid's important. But I looked at it and I was like, you're working so hard for something that you're not that
caring about,
and you're not getting paid for it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this YouTube thing ain't cheap. I got lights, I got a laptop, I got a microphone, which all of them were actually gifts.
Christmas.
I know,
Christmas.
right? But still, this stuff isn't cheap, and like, I'm really fortunate to have like a family that like really supports us doing YouTube. And when I was like looking at trying to figure out what to do, like a week into it, I just kind of found myself like just taking a break, and I try to find a way to honestly incorporate you into the channel more, because I found myself.
You're just using me for my body.
I am for using you for your hot dad bod. But I found the Blind Brothers and other videos that we did together. I just found them so much more entertaining than my regular Boyish-Figure uploads. Okay. So I try to find a way to figure out how to keep you in with doing this podcast, and also doing our anime reviews that are coming up soon, by the way. So excited to do that. But yeah, so I kind of wanted to sit down and rethink on how I was going to do this revamp of my channel. And then in the middle of that, that's when YouTube took a cut with the advertisings. If you were a person under 1,000 subscribers, and if you didn't have, I think it was 40,000 hours.
400 hours, I thought it was.
Yeah, 400 hours. That's what it was. 400 hours of view time per year. you cut from ad revenue, which makes sense because I mean, like, it's kind of pointless because there's only so many ads on YouTube.
There's the people who are there. They do it, advertising every week, and they get like 36 cents a week.
Yeah, like it makes sense why they did it. It just, I kind of fell into a depression with that because, even though I wasn't personally cut, because I was never monetized with our channel, but I just kind of.
It's our channel,
It's our channel. You're in it.
Don't you put me on this. You're gonna be put on a list. I don't want to be part of that.
But yeah, I kind of fell into a depression because I was like, my channel's not good enough to make money off of this, even though money is not important to do this. Because I honestly just like making videos. It's fun. But I would love for this to be my career one day. I would love to be able to do this for a living. But it just made it that much harder. You know what I mean? And I found myself, that's why I was doing the Boyish-Figure uploads constantly, week by week by week, just to keep it going, to keep ad revenue going. And after that, it kind of just hit me. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just do what we want to do. Mm-hmm. And so baby, because I've never been being paid to do YouTube. But now it's just a chance of, you know what? You're not monetized. Curse all the fucking time you want. You don't get paid for it. You're not have to be a Christian channel like PewDiePie says. It's terrible for our podcast listeners.
You're a Christian woman.
I am a Christian woman. I'm a cross-dresser for Christ. Hallelujah.
It's gone. Stop.
There's actually a lot left in here. But yeah, that's where I went for a whole month. I can't believe, like, I looked back at the channel. It's been a whole month I took a month break.
Really?
Yeah. My last upload was Ushijima, and as of Monday of this week, it's been 1 month. It's not, like, wow. And yeah.
Damn. Boy. What kind of music you been up to lately?
Oh, music. I love. I recently just found 2 new artists. Well, one is a somewhat new artist, and the other one's way back. I found this band called The Distillers, which is like a 1990, like 2000 band. They're a very grunge punk rock type music, and I love that type of music. That's more of my genre that I listen to. And they toured with Garbage, and they toured with No Doubt, which are, again, another 2 of one of my favorite bands. I love them. But the lead singer for The Distillers, oh man, I'm blanking on her name. I love her, though. She has this most gritty, screaming, I smoked like 2-3 packs a day. She sings like this, and it sounds so good. Like, it sounds so good. And I recently found a rapper called Little Fag.
Little Fag.
And it's spelled with a PH, so I'm not being homophobic. But yeah, he kind of started off as a spoof on all of these SoundCloud rappers.
Like Lil Windex.
Like Lil Windex and all that. And he makes very unapologetically gay songs. And, like, honestly, like, I can bop to them, like, when I'm getting, like, my makeup on and I'm, like, driving to work or some shit. Like, that is my get going, feel good, make this shit your day type of music. What about you? Have you found any artists recently? Or, like, what have you been listening to?
All the Lils.
All the Lils.
All the Lils.
You found the pit that's the SoundCloud
I found the little people.
Little people. Well, Max, we're 6'3+, so... Yeah.
The little people.
Everyone's like, a little person.
It's like the village people? No. It's the little people.
It's like the hood of the little people. No, the village people.
Lil Xan, Lil Skies, Lil Pep.
I love Lil Pep.
Menzineers, I started.
Oh, yes. I love the Menzineers.
They're not little, though.
They're not little, though. They're more of like... they're not... I wouldn't say grunge.
Grunge punk in a sense?
Yeah, but like they're not like screaming. They're kind of like they're kind of garage music. Like if you went to like your neighbors that playing a band in the garage, but they were good.
Yeah. No, yeah.
I love the Menzineers. What's one of your favorite Menzineer songs?
Ooh, probably either it's hard. Irish Goodbyes is always good.
Oh, I love Irish Goodbyes.
And Obituaries.
Obituaries.
I love Obituaries.
I fuck with Obituaries so much. I love I Don't Want to Be an Asshole Anymore.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Because, like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bitchy person. I'll stir the pot because I see it burning on the bottom.
Rodent's pretty decent.
Oh, Rodent? Mm-hmm.
And Wild Years. Wild Years is often their newest album, and that's...
I was finishing it and I was trying to get off of camera, but this microphone's really nice and it picked up everything.
You cannot believe it.
One thing I want to really point out is Valk Inc., one of our YouTube friends.
Yeah.
She was so cool. She gave us this fan art for our 300 subscriber YouTube Q&A that we did. Mm-hmm. And when she gave us that piece of fan art, she said like, "Oh, do whatever you want with it," and like, so I decided to use that fan art for our what you call
you will be
this?
hearing
What
from
is
my
this?
Podcast.
That's the word.
You will be hearing from my lawyers.
Our lawyers. Yeah. So we use that as our podcast logo. So if you guys ever
I didn't sign off on that.
That's okay. You're fine. I'm sorry. You edited the video.
No.
So you don't get to sign off on shit.
Then I'm gonna unplug my headphones and
walk away. So yeah, I just want to say thank you to Valk Inc. Like, it's really amazing. Like, if you guys ever want to get some really nice art commissioned,
yeah,
she is a great person to go to. I'll leave a link to her Twitter down below. Again, this might sound really weird to our SoundCloud listeners.
It sounds more like a you wish you were not a me issue.
Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that was. I pretty much think that's our Two Broke Boys podcast for episode 1.
Yeah.
Like, really. Hopefully next episode I'm not so burpy.
Well, yeah, you nasty fucking slow.
I'm gonna be a pig. Yeah, we're gonna do this a monthly update. We will be recording this at the end of every month and uploading it in the next following month, whether it be the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, I don't know.
Sometime.
Yeah, I kind of like sticking to Mondays. I think a Monday is a really good upload for us.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, this is just going to be a monthly podcast for us to be doing. Hopefully you guys like it. Why don't you guys leave some comments down below on YouTube and tell us.
And if you're in SoundCloud, just, you know.
And if you're on SoundCloud, please.
Email it to Morgan at Morgan.
No, don't get my address out. But yeah.
Morgan is a whiny bitch. .gmail.com.
Please give us some criticism so that, you know, we can fix this, because I think this is actually a lot of fun to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's about it, you guys.
Peace.
See ya! Bye-bye!
Please don't do cocaine.
Hey, cocaine ruin your brain! Hey!